while the Yanks and Orioles were idled by rain. Des Moines and central Iowa weather will be generally fair with a high today of 73. Currently here, 43 degrees under a mostly clear sky. Wind is calm, relative humidity 100%. The barometer stands at 30.19 and is rising. This report brought to you as a community service of your Des Moines area SuperValu stores. Next news when it happens on KIOA Des Moines, Iowa.
Summer breeze showing off their silver leaves as we walked by. Soft kisses on a summer's day, laughing all our cares away, just you and I. Sweet, sleepy, warm up summer nights, gazing at the distant lights in the starry sky. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to you? Didn't have to go. No, 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 no. And when the rain beats against my window pane, I'll think of summer days again and dream of you. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. No, 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 no. And when the rain against my window pane, I'll think of summer days again and dream of you, and dream of you.
We're going to do this whole thing one more time now, with your permission. Hour number 4 coming up of yours truly, Sleepy Sandy Shore. On KIOA 940, like where else, man?
I don't want to see you again. I hear that love is planned. How can I understand when someone says to me, I don't want to see you again? Why do I cry at night? Something wrong could be right. I hear you say to me, I don't want to see you again. As you turned your back on me, you hit the light of day. I didn't have to play at being broken hearted. I know that later on, after love's been and gone, I'll still hear someone say, I don't want to see you again. As you turned your back on me, being broken hearted. I hear that love is planned. How can I understand when someone says to me, I don't want to see you again. I don't wanna see you again. I don't wanna see you again.
All right, you guys, be that way. Peter and Gordon in a song called I Don't Want to See You Again.
1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 4, and now it's like adding a 5th mile free.
That's the new Atlas Plycron tire. It sells in the same price range as the famous Atlas Plycron Cushionaire. But the new Atlas Plycron tire gives you 25% more mileage, like getting every 5th mile free. Atlas Plycron has a new tread design, and best of all, a new, tougher tread rubber that gives better, longer wear. You get improved skid resistance, easier steering, and safer, quicker stops. And this longer wearing tread gives you 25% more mileage. When you drive on new Atlas Plycron tires, it's like getting every 5th mile free. Atlas Plycron tires are available at your Standard Oil dealer. See him tomorrow for the best tire deal in town. Standard Oil Division, American Oil Company.
All right, here's the Des Moines Central Iowa weather picture. Generally fair with not much temperature change through Thursday. That means nice weather. Des Moines high today, 43. Check that, 73 is the expected high for today. 44 degrees currently. Fair skies prevailing. Southeast wind at 7, 100%. The relative humidity and 30.19. And steady the barometric pressure. 7 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. There's not much you can do about that. I'd like to remind you that the KIOA good guy Jim Michaels will travel to Wall Lake, Iowa this Saturday night. Dance time 8 till midnight in Wall Lake. Join KIOA good guy Jim Michaels this Saturday night. Wall Lake, Iowa is the place, the high school auditorium. Things going to start happening there. Saturday night.
KIOA 940.
Higgins Ford, new sales and service center. East 4th and Grand. This is the best year yet to go Ford, and Higgins Ford is the place to go. See the all-new 65 Fords at Higgins Ford, new sales and service center, East 4th and Grand. Stop in at Higgins Ford now as they introduce the completely new 65 Fords with the greatest, most talked-about Fords ever. Talk trade today and test drive the all-new 65 Fords at Higgins Ford, East 4th and Grand, Des Moines. Open 8:30 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Here comes a good-looking blonde from England by the name of Dusty Springfield. Poor Dusty's all cried out. She's got her problems. Go ahead, Dusty. Tell us all about it now, baby.
I stayed up crying all night. I knew the end was inside. And now you're walking out on me. You're wondering where the little tears can be. Well, baby, I'm all cried out. I'm all cried out. All my little tears are all dried out. Oh, yeah. Now that you say we're through, I'm all cried out over you. Last night I knew we were through. It hurt 'cause I still loved you. Went home and couldn't fall asleep. 'Cause sleep just won't come into eyes that weak. And that's why I'm all cried out. I'm all cried out. All my little tears are all dried out. Oh, yeah. Now that you say we're through, I'm all cried out over you.
All cried out. That's music by Dusty Springfield from the KIOA 9 Plus 40 survey. It's 10 minutes past 8 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. This is the Sleepy Sandy Shore radio program. And this is Joni Summers.
Come alive, come alive. You're in the Pepsi generation. Drink light, drink great, drink right up to date. Young taste, young drive, young pace. Come alive, come alive, come alive. You're in the Pepsi Pepsi generation.
Pepsi-Cola is the one that's pacing today's fun, drenching today's thirsts. Take your choice. Regular Pepsi with the energy to liven your face, or new Diet Pepsi, the only diet cola with honest-to-Pepsi taste. Either way, Pepsi is the official drink of today's generation.
Come alive. You're in the Pepsi generation. You're in the Pepsi generation.
Here's a great new sound from the 9+40 survey and the impressions.
You must believe me, no matter what the people might say. You must believe me, darling, it just didn't happen that way. No, it just didn't happen that way. You've come home with something on your mind. Darling, tell me, why are you crying? You say be serious, no time for fun, while trying to tell me something that I've done. The things you heard couldn't be denied, but before your opinion, listen to my side. And you must believe me, no matter what the people might say. You must believe me, darling, it just didn't happen that way. No, it just didn't happen that way. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's alright. Girl, you're wrong to believe what was said, for you see nothing could ever be that bad. Though the talk is now all over town, darling, you know I'd never put you down. To her and me, we're at the party as guests. There's nothing else to say about whom I love best. And you must believe me, no matter what the people might say. You must believe me, darling, it just didn't happen that way. No, it just didn't happen that way. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's alright.
That's a bit of too much, gentlemen. The impressions there at a song called You Must Believe Me, Baby. I'm telling you the truth, you know.
When Josephine met Bonaparte, he quickly ran off with her heart. No gal could end him. Then Josie felt a new emotion, one whiff of aqua velva lotion, and a great new romance began. Because there's something about an aqua velva man.
Men, use Aqua Velva, the aftershave lotion that's better for your skin. Cools away razor burn, soothes irritated skin, contains humectant, a wonderful skin conditioner, has a clean, manly scent.
Then Josie felt a new emotion, one whiff of aqua velva lotion, and a great new romance began. Because there's something about an aqua velva man.
Get Ice Blue Aqua Velva today.
Let's see if we can't get a winner here in the I've Got Your Number series. M.H. Pilkington, I've got your number. It's Amherst 27226. And you want a universal dry iron if you call KIOA within the next 5 minutes. M.H. Pilkington, I've got your number now. Call the good guys at 2829191 from your home phone within 5 minutes to claim your prize in the I've Got Your Number contest.
When you dial for a loan, the voice that you hear on the phone is the voice with the smile. He's your neighbor at dial, and he wants to make you a loan.
Did you know there's a man right here in town who actually loves to pay bills, other people's bills? He's the manager of your nearby Dial Finance office. He can pay all your bills and cut your monthly payments as much as 1/2. Helping people solve money problems is his business, and he loves it. He's had plenty of experience at Dial, and he knows money to get out of debt is a happy solution to most people's problems. So if you need money, dial Dial Finance. Remember, you have a friend at Dial, and he's anxious to get you the money. He's the manager at your nearby Dial office. His name?
Sure, and the fella's name is Tom Flanagan. Tom's the manager of Dial's office at 315 7th Street, where you can borrow up to $5,000. Dial 283-2441 and ask for Tom. He'll be waiting for your call. So dial 283-2441 and do it today. Get yourself some bread. Oh, hey, this is great. This is a Too Much record.
You hear hits first on KIOA 940.
Thank you very much. Put on your high heels, sneakers. Warm that wig down on your head. Come on now. Put on your high heels, sneakers. Honey, why don't you comb that wig down on your head? Woo! Ought to be going out tonight, baby. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're gonna knock on the bed. Put on your red dress, baby. 'Cause we're going out tonight. Oh, come on now. Put on your red dress, baby. We're gonna go out tonight. And I'm gonna sharpen up my razor. Oh, some cat might want to style.
He tears him up. That's Jerry Lee Lewis, and if you've ever seen him perform, you know why those people are so excited. What a great showman. Jerry Lee Lewis in high heel sneakers. That's a pick to click from the good guys. That's one groovy side. Yes, indeed. 8:19 on a Wednesday morning. This is the 30th day of September. If you had anything that had to be done in September, if you don't get it done today, forget it. The Ford Motor Company presents with pride the automobile you can drive with pride. The 65 Ford Galaxy LTD. Here's the type of car that makes the owner a standout in the community. His LTD marks him as a man of distinction, a man of taste, a member of the jet set, if you will. Now, don't get me wrong. The rest of the 65 Fords are each and every one as fine an automobile as you can purchase. But this LTD, this is the totally new and totally exciting Ford for 65. A product of the Ford Engineering Department, responsible for the development of a line of cars that have stood for dependability and quality for these many, many years. The LTD is destined to take its place among the classic automobiles of this era. For the thrill of a lifetime, take the LTD for a test drive. You'll find that it rides and handles just like it looks, and that's great, man, great. The Ford Galaxy 500 LTD, keep it in mind. Now, what do we got to do here? Let's see. Oh, yes, the weather situation for Des Moines and Central Iowa gives me great pleasure to report is extremely pleasant, generally fair with not much temperature change. Through tomorrow, the Des Moines high today, 73, the low here tonight, 48, and the high tomorrow, 75. It's 44 degrees, fair skies, southeast winds clocked at 7 currently, 100% the relative humidity, and 30.19 and steady the barometric pressure. See and hear Senator Hubert M. Humphrey, the Democratic candidate for vice president, tonight at Veterans Memorial Auditorium. Senator Hubert H. Humphrey will deliver a major address at the Governor Hughes testimonial dinner at 9 o'clock tonight, and the public is invited. Admission is free. Bring your friends to Veterans Memorial Auditorium tonight. Doors open at 8 o'clock. Paid political announcement sponsored by the Citizen for Hughes Committee. Our time is now 21 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. This is the Sandy Shore radio program. Here comes some old gold.
Now you're gonna hear the best from the old treasure chest on KIOA 940.
He thinks I still care, just because I asked a friend about him. Just because I spoke his name somewhere. Just because I rang his number by mistake today. He thinks I still care, just because I haunt the same old places where the memories of him linger everywhere. Just because I am not the happy girl I used to be. He thinks I still care. But if he's happy thinking I still need him, then let that silly notion bring him cheer. Oh, but how could he ever be so foolish? Tell me, where did he get such an idea? And just because I asked a friend about him, and just because I spoke his name somewhere, just because I saw him there went all to pieces. He thinks I still care. He thinks I still care.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Atlantic Thrift Center. You're all invited to a gigantic birthday party starting Thursday at Atlantic Thrift Center. Just wait and save.
Happy birthday.
Yes, beat Atlantic's great birthday party tomorrow night at 6 for free gifts, special features, fantastic values. Men's bulky Orlon pullover sweaters just $1.99. Girls fur-like Orlon acrylic pile coats an incredible $9.97. That's Atlantic Thrift Center, East 14th and Euclid Avenue, open nights till 10.
Labor negotiations, strikes, and meetings dominate Iowa news. Senator Humphrey will visit Des Moines tonight. More disasters strike India. Bob Burlingame, KIOA News, presented by the motor oil that's worth asking for. Pennzoil, the pure Pennsylvania oil that contains its own additive Z7.
If you have one of those newer automobiles, you probably noticed the manufacturer says you can drive your car further between oil changes. Combine that with summer driving and weekend holidays, and you may be stretching your oil a bit too far. Today you need double protection from your motor oil. Pennzoil motor oil gives you double protection. First, you get a pure Pennsylvania oil that is known to be the world's richest, toughest motor oil. Second, you get extra protection for those risky extra miles of driving because Pennzoil contains Z7, its own complete additive. Additive Z7 cleans away deposits of carbon and varnish in your engine and holds them safely in suspension. It prevents rust and excessive wear. If you use ordinary motor oil, trained mechanics will tell you to buy an additive and add it to your oil. But not if you use Pennzoil, because Pennzoil adds the additive for you at the refinery and at no extra cost to you. For double protection, ask for Pennzoil. Wherever you go for gasoline or service, Pennzoil.
Some 3,250 Iowans paying $25 each are expected to greet Democratic Vice Presidential nominee Humphrey at Des Moines Auditorium tonight in what is described as the biggest dinner audience in the history of that building. Doors will open at 8 p.m. for free public admission. For persons invited to hear Humphrey's speech, expected to begin about 8:45. Before coming to Des Moines, Humphrey will address the Iowa Federation of Labor Convention at Davenport in company with Democratic Governor Hughes. On fringes of that labor meeting, Republican gubernatorial candidate Hultman has been the center of heated discussion during which one of his supporters, a union carpenter from Cedar Rapids, reportedly came close to blows with another delegate who was questioning Hultman. Financial problems faced the Iowa Federation of Labor after last year's expensive campaign to defeat the so-called shaft plan of legislative reapportionment. Because of that pinch, the Iowa Building Trades Council is urging the Labor Convention at Davenport to recommend readmission of the Teamsters Union to the National AFL-CIO. The Polk County Labor Council wants per capita payments to the Iowa Federation boosted from 10 to 15 cents a month. Adoption of both proposals would raise the Federation's income by about $60,000 a year. Incidentally, no one can say in this political campaign that opposition candidates are about to steal the gold from Iowa's Capitol Dome. There's none there, and State House Superintendent McMahill says it will be next spring before a new coat of gold leaf is applied to the dome, which meanwhile will wear a coat of white base paint. Speaking of money, this is the last day to pay second-half Iowa real and personal property taxes without penalty of 0.75% per month. Payments by mail postmarked before this midnight will be accepted by county treasurers in Iowa without penalty. A Waterloo court injunction forbids mass picketing of the Rath packing plant there by striking unionists. The injunction was issued after strikers had swarmed around a plant gate delaying entrance of 2 cattle trucks. At Moline, Illinois, negotiations are underway for a new Deere & Company labor contract involving plants at Des Moines, Waterloo, Dubuque, and Ottumwa. Deere is Iowa's largest employer. On other labor fronts, 60,000 dock workers along the Atlantic and Gulf coasts have scheduled a strike for midnight after rejecting proposals by White House mediators. Nor is any settlement expected this week of the auto workers' strike against General Motors. Scheduled for public unveiling today at Edwards Air Force Base in California is a previously secret interceptor plane, the A-11, which can fly more than 2,000 miles an hour or 3 times the speed of sound. Busy New Orleans International Airport has reopened after being closed 10 hours by a Braniff DC-6 airliner that got stuck in the mud when it edged off a runway. To get the plane back on the slab required the combined efforts of a winch truck, tractor, and Air Force mud balloons. Overseas, 2 more disasters have hit India, already rocked by famine and rioting. A reservoir has burst in South India, drowning a town of 25,000 population under 10 feet of water. And heavy seas off the East Indian coast have swamped 75 fishing boats, leaving 450 fishermen dead. But there's happier news from the Vatican Council, which has voted that Roman Catholic bishops share with the Pope in governing their church, and also has approved a permanent body of both married and single deacons holding holy orders just below the priesthood. Associated Press reports that President Johnson, if elected, plans a trip to Western Europe before this year ends and also a later meeting with Soviet Premier Khrushchev. Goldwater is spending today campaigning by train across Ohio after charging in Cincinnati that the Johnson administration is soft on communism. Weather in Des Moines and the rest of Iowa is clear to fair except for clouds from Sioux City to Mason City. Wind is from south and east with temperatures now in mid to upper 40s on their way to afternoon highs from 65 northwest to mid 70s southeast. While conditions will be clear to partly cloudy through tomorrow with little temperature change, but Friday may bring scattered showers. Dead of burns is a 2-year-old Des Moines boy, Terry Keene, son of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Keene, 342 East Wall. While playing with 3-year-old Cindy Wood, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Max Wood, 345 Wall, the Keene child opened a can of lawnmower gasoline, which apparently ignited from a water heater pilot light. The dead boy's mother is in Wilden Hospital for treatment of shock.